everyone to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on last year's national champions, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Pitt Panthers offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
The Panthers moving quickly to the line. Rides to back and leaves it. Across the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Hilton. Here's the pressure. Grab near the marker, it's Moore. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unleashes it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that looked like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Stanford's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get...
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give on the option. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Williams looking for a man. Touchdown, Stanford! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot.
He lost one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 30. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Hilton. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Here's the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. That's caught. It's Davidson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll give it to the back. At the 45, on his way. Lots of running room. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Davidson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Powers through the defender.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Still on their side of the field, no problem. Going for it, 4th and short from the 44. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're going to ride this running back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Hilton. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Got a man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Graham. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Williams. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Williams will pass. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Under fire. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto.
The Panthers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd down?
There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and put touchdown Stanford! And that one will give them the lead. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play is going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Davidson. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Snags it over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in and week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Pitt right back to the line. Back to throw, it's Hilton. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
On fourth down, going to the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Offense in a split backfield. Gets the back moving. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davidson.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in the flat right there. He slips him out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going and getting them on the ground. Really nice job.
They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Stanford! They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field, playing great defense.
And the Pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Williams will pass. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Breaks it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinal. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to...
Looking for the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it to the back on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football.